All right, Oldwing Barn here. I got my 1974 XL350 running, ready to ride, and I've been riding it, and I got it happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and put on one of the accessories I've picked up. So I'm going to put on a set of hand guards. Can't remember the brand name, but black and aluminum with all the hardware here. I'm going to mount those on there. I was contemplating changing out the bars, but the bars I have they're spy bars, but they're the same shape, same width, so what's the point? And these are original, so they look cool. So I'm gonna do a little video on the install for those. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna start with the right side. Looks like you've got two of these little risers there. I got two of these bar end, some hardware here, some tubes, and the hand guards. You just take the risers, mount them right in here this way, and we'll do the hand guards like this. Actually, that's upside down. Get the other one. I'll do them like that. So I'll just mount on there like that, and help protect the levers and my hands and stuff, I guess, in case I need something to protect my hands. All right, let's get started. So the first thing looks like I'm going to need to cut off these ends here. So I'll go ahead and do that. All right, so I got a brand new razor blade in here, so it's going to be really sharp and cut real nice and clean. Okay. Next, take the little end piece here. So much for clean cut. It does cut good. So I've got these little tubes. I'm not sure what they're for. I threw away the instructions, but they do fit over here. So if I put them like this, they fit right over that. So that's probably where they go. And then as you tighten this down, this is going to expand, and I'm thinking the rubber will help it grip. So let's try that. That fits right in there. Yeah. Take the screw out. Never done one of these before, so bear with me. All right, so I got these washers. I'm going to take one of those, put it through there. Then put this through here like that. I'm noticing that I probably need to cut off some more of that grit because the throttle is catching. That's better. All right, and also the sleeve, there's the throttle sleeve under here. You don't want that to catch and interfere with the rotation here. So I'm good there because that's my bar end. So got my insert here, put that in. Okay, and then this little washer thing, nut thing. That looks like that'll work. Get everything all lined up here. I guess you got to make sure the small end goes on first, like that. That way it can kind of wedge under there. Alright, feels like it's working. I'll just kind of lightly get those positioned. And then got two of these. I'm just going to take apart the piece here, fit it over there, and it might work this way, that way, I don't know yet. Let's see what happens. Alright, I went ahead and paused the video to spare you the agony of me trying to figure out, you know, how it's going to work. So anyway, it's on. It's not hard. Just lined it up. Got it lined up here on the bars. Bolted the riser clamp here. Screwed that in the end. So it's all loosely fit. So that's kind of how it's going to look there. It's just a simple hand guard that I picked up. I think it's WPS brand. So I'll put it on the other side as well. Plan on maybe possibly eliminating some things on this bike just to kind of trim it down. I have an LED brake light turn signal that will fit nicely right here, and get rid of all that stuff. But I'm going to save it just in case I ever want to put it back on. And I got the side covers. I'm going to get some stickers, refinish them first, put some new stickers, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but I do want it to look nice. Got a little dent here. May end up fixing that as well. So I've had this bike for about 2 years, and finally got my shop where I'm able to work on bikes, and I was excited to get this one in here. Basically, when I picked it up, the previous owner said that when you'd give it throttle, it just didn't. It would bog down. Didn't have any power. So just kind of went through everything, made sure I had spark, put a new spark plug in it, adjusted the points, static adjusted them, and then cleaned the carburetors, rebuilt those with new kits and jets and stuff. Put the blinkers on. They were off, but I put them on. I was planning on being able to ride it on the street too, so I might leave them on. I don't know yet. What else did I do? Had to change out the tube in the front tire. Got a new tube for the front tire. Tire's brand new in the front. The gas tank ended up being the issue with the bike. I got it running. It starts on the first kick, and it would run great for about a minute, and then I found out that the tank actually had a liner. I knew it had a liner in it, but I thought the liner was good. It had been lined, and the liner was just coming off, and it was exposing the rust underneath. So I was able to get all the liner out, the coating, and then I just took some of that toilet bowl cleaner, the Works, 4 bottles of that, and 4 bottles of water. Let it soak overnight, and then coated the inside of it with PB Blaster just to keep it from rusting until I put gas in it. And then now I just try to keep it full. I haven't had any issues really, other than seems like I can't get enough gas in the carburetor. I've got a new petcock on there as well. I've got unlined filter from the tank to the carburetor, new fuel lines, and it just seems like I'm gonna have to put up maybe a bigger filter, because I think the filter it's one of those small little ones that look like this, and I don't think it lets enough fuel through. So I'm gonna put a bigger filter, something like this. I don't know if I'm gonna use that one or not, but that way it'll have a bigger reserve to pull from, because the inlet on these is smaller than the diameter of the petcock. So my thought is it's maybe just not getting enough fuel because it's being restricted. Because I did run it without a filter before I cleaned the tank, and I didn't have any issues until obviously the rust got into the carburetor. So anyway, it does need a chain, so I'm going to need to put a chain on it. It's got a lot of slack in it, and it's pretty much all the way out. I don't know if it's the original chain or not. I think it is, because does not have a master link in it. So I'm just trying to get it to where I can hop on and I can take off and go on a trip and not worry about having any issues with it. Drain the oil, obviously put new oil in it, and clean the oil filter. I need an air filter as well. So little by little, it's becoming more dependable. It's very fun to ride, and I really enjoy it, because you don't even need a battery for these things. You just kick them over and they run no matter what. It does have a battery in it. It also has a different aftermarket exhaust. I have the original exhaust, but it's got some rust holes in it, and it came with this one, so I left that on there. And I've got that side cover all the lights and blinkers and everything work. So there's the 81 that I've been doing. So you've seen the other videos on. So that's for sale. If anybody out there is interested in a nice GL 1100 1980, it's been gone through, and I'm very happy with the way it turned out. Those marks down there are not from leaks. It's just there just in case, because I had a leak over here on the I did another video on the fuel pump was leaking where the this is the RPM cable, the TAC cable would go into the fuel pump. That's right. And I had pulled out the cable and replaced the there's a little rubber oil seal in there, and that oil seal, the oil seals were bad. I put new oil seals and it still leaked, so I was able to fix that with a little black RTV, and it's not leaking anymore with a new seal and everything looking good there. So yeah, this has been a fun project. It is for sale and I am riding it, so it's a good bike. I'm just making sure everything works good on it. Take it out for a spin, but it's got new blinkers, all kinds of stuff, new paint. A lot of work went into that bike. I'll never get what I put into that out of it. So anyway, this is the bike I plan on keeping right here. Just an all-around, ride on the road, ride off-road, because we got some property to ride here. So some nice places to ride. But this got another GL 1100 that'll be coming up as well. That one needs a starter chain, so I've got to pull the engine out. It's got good compression and it's got spark and everything, so we can go through that one, make it look good like this one. And then there's the old parts bike over there, which one day I might do something with. It's got spark and it's got compression, so it might just be a parts bike. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Oldwing Barn out. Right, so there they are, installed. Look good. I've also got to get some mirrors. These mirrors are also, I think, WPS brand. They're like an enduro style mirror, and I may get another set of those, because I don't really want to take them off this unless whoever buys it wants the original mirrors. They're like adjustable and foldable. They're for off-road. They're cool. They'll look good on there as well. I've got to repair this. This is stripped out, so I'm going to put a Healy coil in there so I can get some mirrors on it. And also the kickstand on these, whoa, right now I'm using a jack stand. Kickstand broke off from, had it on a trailer, and I guess I didn't have it tied down that good. I was just driving down the road, but not too far, but the kickstand mount broke off the frame, but it didn't damage the frame. I've just got to get that fixed. I'm gonna get that fixed this week. There's the other side cover, the original mirrors, which I don't think I'm gonna use. There's the kickstand, and then it's got this little mounting bracket that broke off of the frame, so I just have to weld that back on. So I'll have a kickstand. Got the spring here. This is all my XL350 parts here. And old carburetor, so got a spare. Anyway, if you guys need any tires, I've got a few tires. Size 21, size 17. This is a 21 front Dunlop, 17 front front tire, and this is a 120/70 Metzler 18, 120/70 18 Xterra Bridgestone, and this is a little hoop tire here, a 110/90/12, I believe. Those are all new tires. They're not brand new. They're just never mounted. They're just old stock. And then this is going to go on that one there because that's got an old tire on it. Some old used tires. And then I've got these as well. These are Goldwing rims, and this is a enduro and dirt bike tires. So I'm going to plan on taking maybe that one over there and making a tracker style out of it. And that's what I was going to do with this one originally, but I thought it'd be more practical for me to sell it so you could ride it on the street. I have the original seat. If you want to buy this bike, I do have the original seat, which is, you know, big, and it's not as sleek, but I do have it. And I have lots of parts over here. If you guys need any parts for Goldwings, GL 1100s 80 through, and I've got not that fairing, but another fairing that's complete. It's very nice. I've got carburetors and all kind of brake parts and just different things. I got a set of bags up there. The bags will probably go with this bike because I have the keys to them, and I also have the lower trunk and all that stuff that'll go with it. I got like a few sets of exhaust, just lots of parts. If you need anything, message me and we can work something out and get them shipped out to you. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is what I'm doing for a living right now, and I'm not making any money. I'm just doing it because it's fun, and it's quarantine and no one's buying motorcycles. I'm hoping that when the stimulus checks come out, I can sell one, at least this one. Anyway, thanks for watching.